A very good morning to our work-based master, Dr. Ayman, the panels, and my fellow friend. I'm Kenneth Liu Junhao, and I'm going to present on my Design 5 project, located in Kluang town, a heritage town with the vision to be developed into an agro-tourism town. In this studio, we are asked to create a speculative design, integrate with food and beverage industry, as well as integrate with the future issues. So, I'm now proposing my design, the Grove Agriculture Learning Hub, a breeding ground for future modern farmers, the place where the seeds of modern agriculture grow. The manifesto shown here is a visualization of the issues and design objective, which will be presented later, as to raise awareness among younger generation to stop putting too much focus on oil palm tree plantations. By looking at a larger scale, an article suggested that Johor is the third state with the highest productivity in agriculture products. However, the fact that Malaysia still relies a lot on imported vegetables cannot be denied. And the reason behind this situation is due to the focus of local people in high-earning, capital-intensive activities such as oil palm tree plantation, livestock, manufacturing, and servicing sector. As we look into the context of Kluang town based on the Kluang 2030 plan, most of the land were used for oil palm tree plantations currently. Thus, leading to the design issue where the involvement of local people in other plantation sector is rather low, and due to this reason, the locations of farm within Kluang are scattering around the outskirts of the town, making the interactions and integration between farmers become more difficult. So, I came up with this design intention where Kluang as a center of agriculture, responsible for the development of technologies and knowledge in food industry in order to promote modern agriculture, through the introduction of modern agriculture in a more interactive way such as virtual reality exhibition, by providing a platform for the local people and younger generation to communicate and exchange their ideas, as well as providing theoretical and technical support through learning activities and R&D activities. The design process starts with the site study, as in terms of climate, the prevailing wind from the northwest direction can be utilized to cool down the building. As for the views, the best view will be the park in front of the site, following by the movement of vehicles and KTM in the west direction for cityscapes views. While in terms of circulation, the site is located at a strategic place where it can be accessed easily and be easily seen by people from two main roads, Jalan Mersing and Jalan Sultan. However, the site is not that pleasant due to a lack of greenery, and the proportions of building is descending from east to west, creating a flow. So the building is proposed to build near to the taller blocks of building, in order to prevent the interruption of proportion around the site, leaving an open space at the west area for the parking lots, as well as egress and ingress, connecting the two main roads and connect to the park visually. While the north area will be utilized for plaza, increasing pedestrian interaction. The concept of the design is growing, and it is a process where mutual improvement and cooperation is important to boost the development of plantation sectors by bringing everyone together to form the sense of community, promoting interactions between individuals. So I take the inspiration from the structure of the plant, where the plants are normally having a larger lower part and becoming smaller at top. And I take this element, creating a cascading effect, as the hierarchy of the form, descending from bottom to top, can guide the view of visitors to enhance the dynamic visual of growing from ground. Centralized is another element I apply into the design, as the leaves branching out from the stem, the main vertical circulation of the design will be located in the middle, reaching out to the spaces around it. So the form started from the extrusion of the shape of the site, subtracting the form and inclusive area, inducing the sense of welcoming. The form is then proportionate in such a way that the left wing is larger, responding to the taller building at its direction, as well as helps in catching the prevailing wind from the northwest direction. Hierarchy is then applied by pushing the forms inwards to create cascading form. Lastly, adding circulation area and outdoor spaces with green balcony for multi-floor visual interactions. The ground floor consists of a cafe and a multi-purpose hall which is 1.2 meter below the ground with double volume space, where the talk and annual expo can be carried in the hall to expose the public about modern agriculture, while the servicing area is located at the same level as multipurpose hall, right behind it, since that area is least accessed by the public. The loading and unloading area is located right behind the kitchen of cafe together with the review chamber to ease the access of the staff, as well as a servicing lift that transfer goods to the upper floor through another door. The fire staircase, together with the lifts, form one of the core in this building, while the other core will be the fire staircase at the southeast corner. The mezzanine floor is a ramped-up VR exhibition corridor, creating the ascending experience as the screen introducing the plantation techniques from the past to future, while the toilet is located behind it and is 1.8 meters from the ground, leaving a 3-meter headroom spaces for servicing area. Coming to the first floor from the central staircase and lift will be the learning floor, where formal learning will be held in lecture rooms and informal learning took place in the library lounge where visitors gather and exchange ideas, while hands-on practical learning will be carried in the workshop. An alternative door was located right behind the space of workshop to ease the fire escape. The same goes to the upper floor at the same area. Second floor will be more private, with discussion rooms and silent rooms for more intimate learning, providing a roof garden for the visitors to unwind their mind by the views of park in front of the site. An administration area will be located at the east wing. Lastly, the nursery or laboratory is located at the uppermost floor for the R&D activities of plantations and processing techniques. The elevations show the central open lobby for ventry cooling effect and the cascading effect, as well as the alternative side staircase for side viewing, at the same time projecting the circulation on the facade to anticipate the visitors. This is the section and typical section showing the bubble deck structure as well as flat roof and RC planter box detail. Bubble deck is used in this project due to its lightweight as well as strength to span over large column-free spaces. And here are some of the interior perspectives showing the multi-purpose hall with small opening on top looking out from the exhibition corridor to give a sense of anticipating. This is the cafe, and this is the workshop area with open plan, where users can plant in a planter box on the wall. And this is the library area with a step sitting area for side viewing, as well as for informal teaching and sharing session. Thank you so much.